I'm going to run you through how to import some footage. In particular, this is tutorial 005, which is part of the series on making a foundation update, or actually what's now called a local and global missions update. This particular part is on importing the footage from the card, from the card that comes out of the camera. And you can have the the camera plugged into the computer via USB, and that's one way of doing it. In my case today, I've got the card plugged into my 17-inch laptop, so you're going to have to forgive me because you're going to hear quite loud clicks when I'm clicking on the trackpad. Whoops, that's telling me that I haven't backed up for a very long time. That's extremely naughty, by the way. Everyone should back up all the time. So the first thing I'm going to do is open my project. In this case, it's in the Coast Life Projects folder, New Church News Media, Foundation, Update Template. Here it is. Open. What this has got in it is last month's Foundation update, July. What I'm going to do is create a new bin, which is the same as a folder. Right, 1108 footage, and then I'm going to go to the file menu and log and transfer. Log and transfer. Here it is here. Comes up with all the clips that are currently on the card. A little bit of footage I got here. James Hawley looking slightly odd there at that particular moment, of a pre-service prayer meeting. Here's James praying, yay! Various footage. This is not what we're looking for. Here's our Seizing the Future update. We're not looking for that either. And here is our local and global missions update. 2 takes only, courtesy of our teleprompter. The second take is the good one. Let's have a look where we're going to put our in point.
Ready?
Oh, poor old Karen, feeling very sick.
Our generous giving.
We'll start it right there.
Our generous giving to the...
We'll zip through to the end. And
Finance Red Foundation envelope. As we give, we make an changing lives, communities and nations in Jesus' name.
And finish right there. Put an output with the O button. Let's give it a label. Missions 1108. And we press add clip to queue. Actually, before we do that, there is one thing that I would like to say, and that is that if I just were to press that button without making any other settings, it would import the video, and then it could end up anywhere on any hard drive. So the way to make sure that it ends up where you want it to is go to System Settings and choose where the video is going to be captured to. In this case, I have set a folder 1108 missions, and which is within my Coast Life Projects folder, so that the footage ends up where I want it to. So, add clip to queue, and she starts sucking that footage in. It's quite quick the way that I'm doing it. If you're doing it via USB, it's probably going to take about half the amount of time it took to actually record the footage. So if it took, say, 5 minutes or 10, if you took 2 minutes of footage, it'll take about 1 minute to suck in. And it looks like it's taking about the same amount of time here for me, and that's because I am sucking this footage in and then saving it across a network. You're not going to do anything crazy like that. I'll pause you for a sec while it imports. Here we are again, nearly finished, and bingo, it has now imported. You can see that the footage has been sucked in. We can check it out over here. I actually want it in this folder here. Clump. We should actually close this log and capture window first. Double click it here. Make sure my caps lock's off.
Our generous giving to the Coast Life Foundation.
That's good. We can check that it ended up in the right place by going Reveal in Finder. It should be, yeah, there it is, all the way in there. Great. So, that's how you capture footage in.